Here in the ice sculpting that's happening back here. So there's a big event coming up this week, and we're talking about the Viking Winter Carnival, and it's happening in Grand Lake one day only. It's only a Saturday event, but part of the event is the opportunity to learn how to sculpt ice. Mike from Colorado Iceworks has done this, and the crazy part here, I don't know if you can appreciate this or not, this was a full block of 300-pound ice 45 minutes ago.
It is so impressive.
And now it's a work of art.
Yes.
Good job, Mike.
Thank you so much.
So Mike's joining us. I also have Jillian from Grand Lakes Rocky Mountain Folk School here with us. Thank you both so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
45 minutes, crazy impressive. How do you even imagine what you're gonna do with that block of ice?
I kind of come with it in my head. I've done it before this piece, so it fits in with the theme. I draw it on, scratch it on there, and then get the chainsaw out and get to work.
Does it compare at all to wood carving? Because to me, there were some similar principles, but this is a completely different art surface, if you will.
Much easier. So ice is hard, but it's a softer medium to work with. Chisels just rip right through it. Saws rip right through it. So it's a lot easier to work with. You can also take pieces off and freeze it back on. So I could, cut this off and freeze it right back on. In 10 minutes, it'd be solid again. Can't do that with wood as easily.
So impressive. What else is happening at the event?
So for the Winter Carnival, we have the bed sled races, which we've done for years. If you haven't seen it, it's a blast. And then we have a kids snowmobile race and a little teapot curling, axe throwing, and golf, and then a winter Vikings ball at the Rockies restaurant.
So fun.
You said bed sled races. I have not seen those. Can you give me at least a one-line description, if not more?
Yes, so it's 4 people or 3 people behind pretty much like a sled that's a bed, and a person's on it, and you race down the street to see who wins.
The bed is a sled, or the sled is a bed? I'm just messing with, now I'm just messing with your head.
It's so interesting. We do have a Dr. Seuss segment coming up.
Okay.
You're perfect for it. And you're going to be teaching ice crafting there as well, right?
So yeah, we'll do a small class, very beginner. It's more about the experience to get people a chance to put chisels in their hands and play with this amazing medium called crystal clear ice.
I was going to say, what do you learn in a beginner ice sculpting class?
Mostly just having fun, playing with chisels. We help and assist a lot. So very minimal power tools, mostly hand tools and chisels.
My follow-up is, this is going to melt. You created a piece of art here this morning, but if we just let it sit here, eventually it will melt rather quickly. I guess, how does it feel to create something that is going to literally just disappear within a matter of time? Well,
after 18 years and probably a couple million pounds of ice, I'm used to it, but all I get is photos. I don't get anything I can keep, so that's the downside, but it's a beautiful thing to work with.
Yeah, on the one behind you, we have to point out too, got the 9 News logo and everything on it. That's so impressive. Talk about how that looks white there. You're talking about it's snow in there?
Yeah, so when you cut ice, you make snow. And so what we do is we with routers, cut the logo in there, and then we pack snow back in there, freeze it inside, and then we do some hand details around the outside to make it look nice.
Impressive.
Jillian, anything else we should know before Saturday? Obviously this is going to get people interested. They're going to want to check it out. So what else do they need to know to take part in the fun?
Yeah, so the RockyMountainFolkSchool.org is the site to go to register if you want to sign up for the ice sculpting. We still have a couple of slots available, and I know there's a couple hotels still open.
Okay.
So.
See, you can still sign up.
Yes.
Not too late. It's only Monday, so there's plenty of time to check it out coming up on Saturday. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
You
it.
are so talented.
Thank you so much.
It's impressive. All right, we'll be right back.